Welcome to the Art and Hustle Podcast, a gallery of conversations, a space where you can hear all the amazing stories and life lessons of my guests. I'm your host, LindaLCheung, fashion designer turned multimedia artist, and I want to give you a space to tell your story. Hello. Welcome to the Art and Hustle Podcast. Today we have NIKKI, makeup artist extraordinaire. And
Hi, guys.
I've been working with you on Sundays with Tom, Anthony, and Christina, right? And it's been so much fun. We just had one on Sunday. And so I want to tell everybody a little bit about yourself, how you started, school, all of that.
Okay, yeah. So my name is NIKKI. Hi. I am going to be 30 this year, and I started off doing makeup when I was really, really young. Mm-hmm. I've always loved makeup. It just kind of inspired me to be creative, and I always have been. So like as a little girl, I would have those play makeup sets with like the little mirror, and I thought it was awesome. So as I got older, my grandma was actually really, really into sci-fi. Ooh. So she would always have the sci-fi channel on, and I would constantly watch it with her. So all like Star Trek and, Jurassic Park and different movies like that I would see with, special effects makeup, I fell in love with it. Mm. So when I turned 17, I had the opportunity to work at a Halloween place, and I was scaring people. So I would
with your makeup? Oh, wow.
Yeah, with my makeup. So I have pictures. Oh my God, I'll send them to you. They're
send it to me. So I can add it in here.
Definitely. But it was so bad. But I still fell in love with it. And after that, it just kind of took off. Mm-hmm. I did go to cosmetology school for my freshman year, mm-hmm. but I had a lot of issues with school in general. So I wasn't able to complete cosmetology, which was okay because I wasn't so much into the hair as I was the makeup. Yeah. And they don't really touch much on makeup. It's mainly hair. Mm-hmm. So after that, I did my makeup certificate online, mm-hmm. which, was super easy to do. And then I've just been continuing my education by taking master classes with different makeup artists, different celeb makeup artists, different artists, mm-hmm. just to kind of keep up with the trends and everything that's been going on in the industry.
Yeah. So can you just look at like an Instagram photo and just be able to be like, oh yeah, let me try that, and you can totally just do it?
Oh yeah. Yes, definitely. That's how I started off practicing. I would just take different inspiration pictures and try to copy it, and then as I got better, I would make it my own.
Yeah. That's how I think I did it when I was younger with drawing. I would find a picture that I like. I think I remember when I was little, I was always drawing Spider-Man, like the comic books that my brother had. And I was like, oh, I just remember Spider-Man. I was like drawing him upside down. I would just copy everything that I liked. So I think that's a great tip to tell somebody younger that's starting out to like just copy everything. The stuff that you like, just practice and copy. And so what is your 9 to 5 now? Everywhere. What is your 9 to 5 usually? You're doing makeup?
Yeah, so I am a stay-at-home mom. Mm-hmm. So aside from that, I just freelance with my makeup, and I have the photography on the side, but I don't really do much with that. And then hair, I obviously, I do, but I don't really promote it as much just mm-hmm. because, I didn't complete my cosmetology license. So I don't want to, put it out there and then become issues.
Yeah. So how did you meet Tom and Anthony and Christina?
So Christina, I met when I was 15. We went to the same school. We live in the same town. Yeah. And we had a few mutual friends. So we met that way. And, we hung out for years, and we did so much together, grew together, did crazy stuff together as teenagers. And, we grew apart a little bit. And then I want to say about 4 or 5 years ago, we got back into contact and started working together, being creative and, just having fun with it.
That's
And then,
awesome.
yeah, it's been great. I love working with Christina.
She's
And
amazing.
then,
She's an amazing, just easygoing. Both of you guys are like super easygoing, and it's been super fun working with the both of you. So professional
oh, it's
and so
been
talented.
amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I'm, like I told you yesterday, I'm honored to be able to work with you. Your
Oh,
art is just incredible.
thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm honored as well. All of you guys are just phenomenal.
Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, as for Tom and Anthony, I actually met Tom through another makeup artist who works with him, and me and her worked together at Elf Cosmetics about 6 years ago.
Mhm.
So I was a key holder there, and we, she was a sales associate, and then when I left, she ended up becoming the key holder, which is awesome. And she would tell me about these amazing photo shoots with Tom and how incredible he is, and he's just a genuine person to
Yeah.
work with. So he got me in with him, and that was about 3.5 years ago. In the summer, it'll be 4 years.
Yeah.
And I hasn't stopped since.
Yeah. Have you been doing it like every week with him?
Sometimes, we'll take a break for a couple months and then we'll get back into it. He works with so many amazing artists and, collabs with dancers and, different models and
Yeah.
stuff. So, whenever we get the time to do it, I'm always there for it.
Yeah, right? And then Anthony, you met Anthony through Tom?
Yes.
Mm.
Yes.
Okay.
I met Anthony through Tom, and I believe it was the first shoot I did with Anthony was with your divorce dress.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, it was awesome, awesome.
That's with
And then I got
the
the opportunity to meet you.
amazing. I mean, I love it. It's all like how you connect the dots and everything, right? It's
Yeah,
so
it's
cool.
crazy.
Yeah.
I
I mean,
love
like
it.
Tom is so down to earth, and I just did his podcast, and I'm excited. I did Anthony's the other day, so I'm excited to put all of you guys out, like the fabulous ones that we've been working with on Sundays.
I know, the Fab Five, right?
Fab Five, amazing. Now, do you have any like how was your childhood? Do you have any mentors or heroes and people that inspired you to keep your hustle going?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. So basically, I was adopted at birth, and my adopted mom, who I consider my mom, that is
Mhm.
my mother.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know, she is my hero. If I didn't have her in my life, if she didn't come into my life when she did, I
yeah,
truly have no idea where I would be. So I give any props to her for one raising me the way that she did.
mhm.
I like to think that I have a decent head on my shoulders.
Totally do, totally do. That's why we're working
Right?
together every Sundays, right?
Yes. Gotta have
Mhm.
those good vibes. But
Yeah.
yeah, my mom is my hero. I'm blessed to have her. My birth mom, not so much, you know.
Have you met her?
I did, yeah. One time when I was 20, I
Mhm.
went down to Florida with some girlfriends, and on the way back home, we stopped in South Carolina where she lives, and I was able to meet her.
Yeah.
That was a ride in
Was
itself.
it hard?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
oh yeah. It was
So
very
did you have to
difficult.
find her, or was it hard to find her when you were looking?
It's funny that you asked that because my entire life I always tried to search for her. I had a decent amount of information, but not enough. So, I would do the basic searches on Facebook and, back in the day on MySpace,
Mhm.
Google, just to
Yeah.
try and see if I could. But what was funny about that is when I was born, they gave my mom, the hospital, a packet. And this packet had characteristics, interests, hobbies that my birth mom and birth father enjoyed, doing.
Yeah.
So I came across it one day. I always knew it was there,
Yeah.
but at this time I was 18, so I was really interested in seeing where I could, go with the search.
Yeah.
So I got a hold of the packet, and there was a number on the sheet,
Yeah.
and with telephones, like household phones, not
Yeah,
really
you're like,
being.
wow, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, all right, like I'll try,
Like
but
this number's not gonna work probably, right?
yeah, it's not connected. Like
Yeah.
what? So I
Yeah.
called it, and it was connected.
Wow.
Yeah, it was
Wow.
insane, and it was my birth mom's best friend's mother,
Oh.
who she stayed with when she was pregnant with me.
Oh, so then that was the connection, and then they were able to
Yeah.
help you, right? Connect to your mom, or
Well, I will say that it did take a little bit of time, not too
mhm,
much time,
yeah.
only about an hour. But the woman on the other end was not the nicest when I first called.
Really?
Yes. She's like, I don't know who you are. I don't know who you're speaking of. You have the wrong number. I'm like, okay, that's totally fine. You
Yeah.
know, I'm
Maybe
just
she thought that you were
asking.
like a collection agency or something, right?
Yeah, I don't know, but just with the information I was giving her, her mind was probably like,
Oh,
but
yeah.
she ended up getting in contact with my bio mom
Yeah.
not long after, and within the hour, I received a phone call from her.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was
That's
intense.
that's huge. That's like a huge point in your life to go through that and finally be ready to be able to talk to her and ask her basically all the questions that's like been going through your head probably, like, why did
Oh
you
yeah,
do it? Why did you do it? What was happening in your life? And all of that,
yeah. And
right?
I found out I got all the answers I needed
You did?
for sure. Oh yeah, oh yeah. She was at the time open and honest um, about mostly everything, other than one thing, which I
Mhm.
ended up finding out about 2 years ago now, almost two
Oh,
years.
okay.
Um, the only thing I ever cared about was if I had siblings or not.
Okay.
You know, screw the birth mom, screw the birth dad. I don't care about that. I just want to know if I had siblings.
Yeah.
So of course, that was my first question, and she said no. To my knowledge, from your bio dad, I'm not involved with him, so I'm not sure. But as for me, I didn't have any other kids.
Yeah.
Come to find out,
Yeah.
almost 2 years ago,
Dun
I
dun
took a.
dun. Oh, come to find out. Uh-oh.
Drum roll,
Yeah, drum
please.
roll. Da, da, da.
Yeah, so almost 2 years ago, I took a ancestry DNA test, and she was the one that sent me the test.
Oh.
So, in hopes to find my bio dad side of the family.
Yeah.
Little did I know she had an ulterior motive in giving me that test. She had another kid after me.
Oh, and so she
She
lied.
had a son. Yep, she lied for 10 years.
Why would she lie? I don't understand. Why?
I have no idea. The only assumption that I can come to is that she was embarrassed
Mhm.
for what she did,
Yeah.
and didn't want me to be more angry with her than I already had been.
Mm. So wait a minute. Next question is, so she had a son after you. Now, did she keep the son?
No,
Oh no. Okay. Okay.
no.
So she gave up
Yeah,
both. Okay.
she was heavily on drugs.
Okay.
And my brother had to, he was withdrawing basically when he was born.
Oh
So
my
foster
God.
care came in, and the whole nine. He was taken away
Yeah.
immediately.
Yeah.
But it's just a shame, like we had a bond, a growing relationship for about 10 years.
Wow.
And then that's when I find out that I had another brother.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I cut her off completely after that.
Oh, okay.
There's no coming back from that for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe one day I'll be able to forgive her, but as of now, I cannot.
Yeah, yeah. So she sent you the test for you to take the test to find out what to be like the connection with your brother, or what was the ulterior motive?
Her ulterior motive was to find my half brother so I could let her know where he is, who he is,
Oh.
if he wants to contact her, and so on and so forth.
Oh, so you can help, kind of.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. She was using me to get information.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, but thank God you have your hero, which is your, your mom, your, real adopted mom that's been there for you. That's freaking amazing, right?
Yep. I'll say it to anyone. That is my real mom.
Yeah.
No ifs, ands, or buts.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's phenomenal. Do you have any favorite makeup artists that you're following right now that you love, or just type of style that you love to do makeup wise?
Yeah, so I have a ton of makeup artists that are on, like the top tier of my list, but the top one would have to be Danessa Myrick.
Mm-hmm.
She is an incredible makeup artist, photographer, influencer. She is basically what I aspire to be in this industry.
Yeah.
Her style is much more editorial beauty.
Yeah.
And that's something, I've shared with you in the past that is my favorite type of style of makeup. I just think you could do so much with it, and I love color. So a lot of editorial has vibrant neon colors. And that for me is just incredible.
It's fun and it's happy and it's like,
yes.
Right? Do you have any particular special products that you love to use?
Yeah. So I would have to say Charlotte Tilbury has been one of my top favorite makeup brands, just because it is more on the high end side, I will say.
Yeah.
So the price wise, it's a little up there.
Yeah.
But it's worth it. Their powders, you use anybody else's powders and you're cakey, you can see it, even if you prep your skin properly, you could just see it. With this powder, it's called Flawless Airbrush Powder, and it is exactly the name. It is flawless. It looks like a filter. Yeah. It's incredible. I mean, I'm wearing it right now, and I have a lot of.
Well, you can look at my face. Like, I need some help. Like, I'm like so red always on the camera. Like, I was going to ask you. I was like, I need some advice on what products you think I should use on here. Like.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, for today, I use the Tarte Take Shape Concealer, and I use the Danessa Myrick Contour Balm. So it's a cream product, so it literally just melts into your skin. Yeah. And I didn't use foundation. I just used concealer and bronzer. That's it. And then a little powder.
It looks perfect. That's what I need. I'm going to have to do maybe we'll do like a little demo.
Yeah.
Products, you have products, and you'll just teach me how to do it, and we'll do like a little video of how to do it, right?
That's
how to look good on a podcast. That would be like our project.
How to look natural, but
how to look good on a podcast, because I always like get nervous and I'll get red, and we'll have to get some of this red off. There we go. We got another podcast to do together.
Yes. I have rosacea too, so I totally understand about the redness. I need to cover all of that up. Yeah.
No, your makeup looks amazing. The powder and the contour is super cool. Love it. Love it. Amazing. And do you have any great projects that you want to tell people about that you're working on also?
I do have one project that I am working on. I am a little nervous about talking about it.
You want to wait? We could wait.
Yeah, maybe we could do another podcast in like a week or so.
Okay, we get more information. Okay, so this will be like, stay tuned. We might have some fun things to talk about for the next one, right? Okay, got you. I got you. Totally. And one thing I like to also ask everybody is, how did art save you?
Oh my God. If I didn't have art, well, first things first, I have severe crippling anxiety and depression and a lot of other things, ADHD, OCD, amongst others. So with my mental health, art has been the only thing to really bring me out of that deep, dark hole that I get stuck into sometimes.
Yeah.
Just being able to create anything with my hands and it be so beautiful and have so much color, and just seeing something and bringing it to life has really truly saved me.
Yeah.
I don't know where I would be without art. I think I would be very confused in life.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean, I really appreciate you being open about that, because that's a huge thing. Even with like COVID, people who have been home and not being able to talk to anybody or not having that communication or seeing anybody, they might get more depressed and more, deep in their depression and stuff like that. And mental health's a huge thing, and
Absolutely.
I appreciate you being open to talk about that as well.
Oh
To
yeah,
help others.
definitely.
Like, that's why I also wanted to start this podcast. Just because I've talked to so many people, and I feel like I've heard so many stories that I feel like people would love to hear about, and their struggles and their success, and like how they get through those things. And mental health's a humongous one too.
Oh, absolutely. Mental health has always been a huge part of my life. I've always had mental issues, so I'm very open and honest about it. I'm a huge advocate for mental health because it is so important. Because you really don't know what anybody next to you, is going through.
Yeah.
And everybody is going through something, whether you know it or not. So,
exactly.
At the end of the day, just be kind to people.
I totally agree. Be kind to them, because you don't know what they're going through, what kind of struggles, what kind of background, what kind of day they had, right? I totally agree. What advice would you give your younger self?
Just to keep pushing, keep striving, towards your goals, and you will get there.
Yeah.
I reflect back to even 5 years ago on, how badly I wanted my makeup career and felt like it was at a standstill. And, I just practice. Practice makes progress. You just have to keep going. Don't ever stop.
Some tips you would give somebody who wants to do makeup. That's all
right. Oh, okay. Yes, there we go. Sorry.
Yeah. Do you think like social media was more helpful to you?
Honestly, I think even still social media is intimidating. It's taken me a really long time to put myself out there on social media.
No, I agree. I agree. Like, I'm the same way. Like, for me to start, when I started this podcast, I mean, it's super anxiety. Every time I start one, I just start like getting so nervous. I'll get red. I'll start sweating. I'll be like,
my palms are sweating.
Yeah. I'm the same way every time I start a podcast. Same way. Like, it's super nerve-wracking, because like I'm not used to putting myself on camera and talking or interviewing. So it's very nerve-wracking also. I totally
agree. Yeah. But I would just say, for me personally, if you want to be in this industry, talk to other artists. Get their experience in whatever aspect of the industry that you would want to be in, whether it's bridal, fashion, editorial, being on photo shoots, on set for film and TV, whatever it is that you want to go for, try and talk to other artists that are in that field.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be my best advice.
That's great. Well, I like your lipstick. What's your favorite lipsticks do you like to use? Other products?
Oh my gosh, I'm using a ton of different lipsticks. Like right now, this is I don't even know what this is. A lip gloss, but it's a really pigmented lip gloss. So it almost acts as like a mattifying liquid lip, but it's glossy.
Oh,
so it will stay and it won't transfer.
Oh, really? So it won't like get anywhere. Oh, that's great. Which is really annoying, because regular lip gloss is just too gluey and gets everywhere.
It goes everywhere.
Yeah.
But aside from that, I would say the Kylie Cosmetics lipsticks, like her actual tube lipsticks, those are amazing.
So they stay on? Do they stay on?
Yeah, they stay on. They don't budge. They're super creamy. They don't build up on your lips.
They don't get cakey. Yeah, like some of the ones that last forever get really cakey on.
Yeah, I don't like that. That's not a fun feeling at all.
Yeah, yeah, but that hers don't. The Kylie ones don't.
Yeah, no, they don't do that at all. And she has
Mhm.
a few different, like styles in them. So she has the mattifying ones. She has ones that are, more, what's it called? Like sheer.
Mm-mm.
And then she
Mhm.
has ones that are, just for gloss.
Yeah,
And then she has her liquid lipsticks too,
yeah,
which
yeah.
those I will also add. They don't crack. They don't take off.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, I and it's actually really hard to get off.
Oh,
Like you
really?
gotta really wipe it or use an oil to massage
Oh,
it off because it
oh,
will it will stain. That's how pigmented and long lasting they are.
oh, wow. Interesting. That's crazy. So I have these other like random questions that I like to just throw in there. They're like the Vogue 73 questions, like favorite
Ooh,
things, like what's your favorite food?
French fries,
Ooh.
anything with potatoes.
And what's your favorite dip?
Ooh, sour cream and onion.
Okay. What's your favorite food to cook?
Rice and beans.
Mm,
Love me some rice and beans.
mhm. Favorite place you want to travel or have already been?
England. I want to go to England. I've wanted to go to England since I was a little girl. My
Hmm.
parents used to tell me, you better start swimming now because that's how long it's going to take for you to get there.
You just keep saving your projects and money, and you can get there.
Absolutely. One day
To-
it'll happen.
Totally. What are you most grateful for?
I'm blessed for my family,
Hmm.
my son. That's probably what I'm most grateful
Yeah.
for.
How old's your son?
He's 4.
He's 4. What's his name?
Yeah, Daniel
Oh,
Bradley.
oh, that's awesome. What advice would you give your son? Your best lesson that you've learned?
Uh,
I'm sorry, I just threw that in there. It just popped into my head.
no, it's okay. It's okay. I'm so bad at on the spot questions, but
No, it's okay. I just
um,
randomly, I was like, oh, that's a cool question. I don't know.
yeah, no, it is. It is. I want to say something that I tell him now is that not everybody, not everybody that you meet in life is going to want you to succeed.
Hmm.
Not everybody is going to be nice. There are some very mean, sick people out there.
Hmm.
And that's something that I really want him to be aware of because
Hmm.
when I was a kid, I was very naive.
Hmm.
Um, I
Hmm.
would talk to anybody, you know, I learned the hard way growing
Yeah,
up how friends can be, you
yeah,
know.
yeah,
So that would probably be my biggest advice for him is to
yeah.
just be careful who you surround yourself with,
Hmm. Hmm. Good advice. Good advice. What is your favorite drink?
right?
That's right. Mhm.
Right. Yeah.
What's your favorite alcoholic drink?
Ooh, I don't drink anymore,
Oh, okay.
but it used to be.
It used to be vodka. Okay. Well, that's good. You realize you can't drink anymore. That's good, right?
Nope.
No.
Does not like me. We do not get along very well.
Yeah. Well, that's amazing that you're able to do that, right? To get through and be like, no, I can't drink anymore. That does that to
Yeah.
you.
Yep. And again, I had to learn the hard way.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah.
Put myself through some pretty iffy times
Yeah.
with alcohol.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I'm proud of you that you've gotten through it and with all the,
yeah.
issues of like learning your, I mean, like it's hard. Like you're growing up and you're learning about yourself and then you got to figure out
Yeah.
what is bad, what is good, and what is good for you. And when you're just
Hmm.
learning everything, it takes a while.
It does. It takes time.
It takes time, and we have to. I feel like these days we also have to be more gentle on others and ourselves through the process of it.
Absolutely.
Especially like if you're going through something that's hard, or even like a divorce or a breakup or mental health or losing a job. I feel like people need to be a little more gentle on themselves and others to be more caring and
Oh
just
yeah.
it takes a while. It takes a really long time to like get through those processes.
Yeah, you have to heal yourself, and that takes time, recognizing the issues that you had in your past and
Yeah.
being able to get through them.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of strength.
Yeah. And like one thing I was talking to somebody else about is like also generational trauma. Like you're also inheriting
Yep.
trauma from your mom, your dad, and like their moms and dads. And
Yep.
and if you don't realize that or figure it out, you're just going to continue those
That cycle.
unfortunately. You're going to continue that
Absolutely.
cycle. You're going to continue that trauma. And it takes a long time for you to like, oh my God, like, wow, maybe I'm doing the same thing that my mom was
Yeah.
doing. So that's like that was a conversation I just had. I was like, wow, that's so true. Like having to heal that part. So I feel like everyone needs therapy. This is what it is.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Everybody, including the therapist.
Yeah, including the therapist. Like people think like,
Yep.
oh, therapists are perfect. No, the therapist needs to be a therapist for the shit that they go through and the people that they talk to, because nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect, and everyone's got baggage. And to me,
We're
I
all
think
human at the end
the
of the
best thing
day.
to do is just to talk about it, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
We're all human.
Yep, we are. Do you? Here's a funny one. Diamonds or pearls?
Ooh, honestly, neither.
Okay. Gems?
I really
Rare
don't
gems?
like jewelry.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, none?
The only time I wear gems is like in my makeup.
Mm-hmm.
Aside from that, like I have my nose pierced on both sides, my Monroe and my tongue, and other than that, I don't wear jewelry. It's very rare.
So wait, who did your tongue ring?
Miss Christina did
Oh, that is like badass right there.
If you need to have any idea of how I was as a teenager, that should be, a good example. I pierced my tongue at 15 with a nail.
Yeah.
And my friend did it.
Oh my God. The fact that she did it, the fact that she was able to do it and you allowed her.
Oh, I know.
That's hysterical.
I know. We were insane. I don't know what the hell we were thinking.
I mean, the fact that you still have it and it's not infected.
I know, almost 15 years later. It's crazy.
Well, at least you like made sure to clean it and kept it fine and not infected and good to go. Wow.
Yeah, thank God she didn't hit a vein.
Holy cow, that is hysterical. Did she pierce anything else?
Not on me. No, not on me.
Did she pierce other people? Was she like the piercer for a friend? Yeah?
Yeah. Oh yeah. All of our friends got their tongues pierced by her.
Really? Oh my God. That is hysterical. All right. I mean, you guys have to tell more stories, right?
Yeah, I know. We got a lot of them.
Oh my God, that's hysterical. Kittens or puppies?
Puppies.
Puppies?
Yeah.
So how do you tame your inner critic now? Makeup?
Honestly,
Makeup?
Between makeup and a lot of self-reassurance, I talk to myself a lot and positive reinforcement, I think that's really important instead of talking down to yourself, just lifting yourself up.
Yeah.
So I try my best, but again, I'm only human. So, sometimes I can be my own worst critic.
Yeah.
But I'll take that, and the next time that I do something, makeup, photography, creative dressing, anything, I'll just try to make it better from the last time.
Yeah. That's one of the things. My last interview also, like one of the hard things is your own inner critic. You're like, oh, I don't know if I really like it, or we won't. Being artists ourselves, we might not fully like it until our client or customer gets it and loves it, and then you're like, okay, all right, now
I feel like usually at the end of a makeup application, I'm always holding my breath. Like, do you like it? Is there anything else you want me to do? Do you want me to add anything? Take anything away? Like, please let me know if you like my work.
So do you have any like crazy stories, bad and good, from like clients that you had that you've done their makeup?
I mean, the most, and I wouldn't even say it's like bad, but more annoying, I guess you could say. Bothersome is a better word, is you know, when I ask clients, because I always ask my clients after the application, you know, if they liked it and so on and so forth. When they tell me that they love it, this, that, and the third, and then afterwards they tell me, oh, this, you know, I didn't like this, or, you know, maybe next time I could use that. Like, that's why I always ask, you know, and I feel like maybe they don't want to hurt my feelings, you know, but I'm asking to better my craft. You know, I'm asking because everybody has different preferences. And, you know, they like different styles of makeup on their face. So, you know, that to me is definitely the most annoying when it comes to.
So they send you a text like later on and be like, oh.
Yeah, it doesn't happen often, but when it does happen, it's just like, okay, well, you know, I just wish that you would have, you know, told me because I asked.
And I would want to fix it for you, so then you're happy when you leave, right?
Yes, exactly. Exactly. But I honestly haven't really had a bad experience.
No bad, you know, no bad wedding dress story like Anthony did. No.
No.
I think it would be really fun to do one where we're like, okay, how to look good on a podcast, how to fix your light. Because I don't think my lighting looks good. Like you always see is like dark eyes. Like, what the fuck?
It might be the glasses, you know, adding a little shade.
These are rim. Look, they have rim. Because otherwise you would see a glare. So like I literally took the lens off because I was like, I want to wear glasses, but I want no glare. But like I feel like my face looks so red and like terrible. We have to do one where we do how to look good on podcasts.
I'm down. I do have a surprise for you though.
You do?
Let me go grab it really quick.
Okay.
I didn't know what color to do. I probably should have did white, but I can always make another one. All right. So this is for you.
Ooh.
It's a little tray.
Oh my God, it says Art Hustle.
Yes, it does.
Oh my God, it's so cute. I love it.
This is for you to like put your brushes, or like even if you want to paint on it, you know, like whatever you want to do.
Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. Thank you so
you're
much.
Welcome. I've been wanting to do it for weeks now, but my boyfriend's printers, the 3D printers, have been messing up. So he's been like going on a rampage trying to fix them the past few weeks, and he finally got them working. So as soon as they started working, I'm like, yes, I can finally print it.
That's so cool. So yeah, you should give me back the hat and whatever else I gave you, and I can like add some splatters and paints and stuff like that to them and customize it for you, right?
Yes, that would be awesome.
Awesome. I want to thank you so much for joining me today. I'm appreciative of you being here and the Sundays that we work together, and we'll definitely do another How to Look Good on a podcast with you.
Oh yeah.
Right. And you teach me how to do it so I can learn how to do it myself. Maybe we'll come maybe we should come like bareface and then before and after.
Definitely.
Right?
I mean, I could even come to you, you know, and I could actually do it on you.
Yeah, that would be cool too. Yeah, let's do that. Maybe that'll be better. I don't know if I can do it myself.
Well, you are gonna have to learn how to do it yourself too. So maybe we'll do like a part 1 and part 2.
Yeah. Like you show me how to do it, and then the next time, okay, let me see if I know how to. Okay, awesome. Thank you so much, and have a great day.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Enjoy your day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
like finally getting back to me, you know, my art. All I want to do is art. And the other thing is that I love stories. So like to me, art is in everything. Your art is your voice, your speaking, your connection. You know, you can feel everyone's energy. That's your art. It's the art of living to me. So art and hustle to me is the art of living and art of it and everything.
I hope that you cut that piece right there and make it your intro and your outro, because that was dope.